Hey, how's it going, everybody? Oh my goodness, welcome to the next episode of Pickup Playtest, which just so happens to be, hopefully, an episode. I've got my fingers crossed that I'm going to make this work, and it's going live on the 20th of July here in 2022, but if it's not, maybe something happened and it had to be delayed, unforeseen circumstances and the like, but hopefully it's going up on the 20th, because July 20th of last year, 2021, was the date of the very first upload here of Pickup Playtest. Yes, that's right. Y'all have been supporting me on this wild and goofy, crazy ride of TTrom showing off his retro games for a year now. Pickup Playtest turns 1 year old today, the 20th of July. 20th, 22, right, yeah. Words are hard, and numbers are hard for that matter. Anyway, I'm freaking out about it in the best possible way because I never really thought this was going to catch fire like it did, and I'm just super stoked that there's so many people out there that enjoy this show. Thanks so much for supporting, any and all of my content here on the channel, but, Pickup Playtest has, honest to goodness, been one of my favorite things to do, and, I'm really happy that it's a thing, so y'all can already tell, basically by the title and the fact that this demo keeps going on, showing basically the first level in its entirety. I'm surprised this demo is going on for as long as it is, but yeah, I actually decided to celebrate by putting out a poll on my Twitter, and had y'all vote for which of these three NES games you wanted me to play for the 1 year anniversary. And the choices were Battletoads, TMNT2, the arcade game, and this one, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. And so, yeah, this was not the one I expected to win, don't get me wrong. I wanted to play all three of these, and probably will end up playing all three of these at some point during the series, during, Pickup Playtest in general, but yeah, I kind of expected Battletoads to win, because I thought people were going to want to see me rage. But actually, Battletoads came in third, with 29% of the vote. I got the results right here in front of me on my phone. And then TMNT2 came in second place with 34% of the vote, but then, yep, running away with it. Not running away with it, but 3% higher. The first place goes to, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers at 37% of the vote. It was a nice split between the three, so I picked, I guess games that were pretty hard to choose between, one could argue. Alright, so here we go, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. I'm going to play as Dale, because why not, right? Okay, gang, we have a new assignment. Our cute little neighbor, Mandy, has lost her kitten. I say, this is a job for the Rescue Rangers. Let's do it. I'll go on ahead, Chip, and scatter some things of mine that might help while we search the city. Good idea, Gadget. That's the spirit. Dale, you and I can start on the trail. Monty, why don't you and Zipper track down one of those strange mechanical dogs we've been seeing in the park lately? Mechanical dogs? A piece of cake, Chip. We'll get right on it. You can depend on us. I'm sure he sounds super thrilled about having to go after a giant mechanical dog. Well, giant compared to him, anyway. Anyway, yeah, I wonder if, maybe y'all really wanted to see Chip 'n Dale because it's riding the coattails of the movie that just came out not too long ago. Maybe a month or so now it's been out. Who else has seen that movie? I thought it was pretty okay for what it was worth. It was cameo central. It was basically like a modern version of Who Framed Roger Rabbit in that regard, where most of the movie's appeal was just how many random characters can we shove into the screen at once that you recognize and be like, ooh, I know them, ooh, I know them, ooh, I know them, etc., etc. I have no idea what to actually do in the game. I've seen plenty of people play this game before, and most of the gameplay I saw just sort of boiled down to picking up crap and throwing crap, kind of like I am right now. But I don't know what all these symbols do, and so, yeah. I also was messing around with it off screen, and I pushed select, and there's this F is 16, S is 3, and P is 2. I have no idea what all that stuff is, so those who have played this game a lot and are afraid that I'm going to butcher it live on camera right now, please feel free to educate me if you want on what those things do, because I have next to no idea what they actually do. Whoa, thanks for the help, Zipper. Appreciate it. So, he was basically invincibility for me, wasn't he? But then, of course, right when I became vulnerable, I took my last bit of health, my last bit of damage. Fun. Great start. Nothing like being halfway through the level and have to start the whole thing again. But that's NES for you. Really, if you try to complain about that, you're just really complaining about the NES experience at large, when you think about it. Checkpoints? Never heard of them. Ugh. These mechanical dogs stomp around with their little sounds, and it totally ruins the percussion track of the NES chiptunes. It's like they get so greedy with their sound effects. It's true. He really is invulnerability for me. Well, now I charged further ahead, so I got more out of it, which was nice. But anyway, yeah. 1 year of this malarkey? I can't even believe it. Thanks, everybody, for all the support. It's one of those games. You can't go back. You can't go back. Let me just... Can I just die off this robot dog and just get 3 lives again? Come on. There we go. Yeah, I would prefer a game over, actually. Oh, I can just continue? Nice. I probably should just hit end, though, because I'm literally at the first level, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, I just mainly wanted to play this because y'all voted for it, and I'm just, you know, continue to kind of be, like, blown away that this show has lasted already for a year. Not that I expected it to go poorly or anything when I first debuted it a year ago, it's just... Thinking back on it, it's just another one of those things that helped the channel grow to what it is now, and, like, it's reached a growth that I honestly never really foresaw. I've done this YouTube thing, this YouTube attempting to have a channel for, you know, a few times now, and the TTrom brand has taken off more than any other one, and I'm just grateful to have found such a supportive group of folks that... Oh, I can hide. I can press down to hide. Oh. Huh. Okay, so I can use... So I gotta decide whether or not I want to use the crates offensively or defensively. That's kind of cool. Almost like a pseudo risk versus reward thing. Do I use it as cover, or do I use it to eliminate my enemy outright? Oh, not bad. Not bad. I like learning things as I go in an episode of Pickup Playtest, not being clueless like the entire half hour or whatever I'm playing, you know what I'm saying? So, that's cool. I like learning. Piecing it together bit by bit, you know? Some goofy music that's actually kind of catchy, too, now that I'm listening to it more. But then again, it's a Capcom Disney game, and, you know, Capcom is known for its fantastic, in my opinion anyway, skills when it comes to crafting really awesome, memorable 8-bit chiptunes. This dog, right there, irks me. Feels like he almost always hits me, and I'm not a fan. Not a fan. You know what? Maybe this probably isn't it, but, like, I just sort of realized, y'all, I started off this series, literally a year ago, with a Disney Capcom game, but it was DuckTales, not Chip 'n Dale. So, like, I just... Did y'all vote for Chip 'n Dale because you wanted that little coinky-dink to happen? Is that what's going on here? It's getting sideswiped. It's sideswiped by a bee that I never even saw coming. What on earth? I'm just gonna, like, take another few hits, start clean again. I don't want to, like, get all the way to the end with only 1 life left. This time I'm gonna actually press end, too, so I'm a little bit more... Yeah, let's just... Yeah, 1, and... Okay, fine. I'll play as Dale and Chip. I'll share the love. So, Chip fans, fear not. I'll play a little bit as Chip as well. Actually, to be completely honest with you, I'm not sure. Is there an actual, like, gameplay difference between the two of them? Like, you know, like in Mario 2, like, Toad can pick things up faster than Mario or something? Like, is there something like that in this game? I can't really tell. I haven't played the game very long, but... Doesn't look like it, anyway? Yeah, but anyway, I doubt y'all actually voted for it because of that, but it's a pretty funny coincidence, nevertheless, that I started off with a Disney Capcom game, and now here it is 1 year later, and I'm uploading another Disney Capcom game. There, finally got rid of that dog without him hitting me. How do you like them apples? So yeah, it was probably only a matter of time before I ended up trying this one, because I basically want to try any and all Disney Capcom games I can get my hands on, because they're usually pretty good. I don't know what it is about the collaboration between those two companies, but they really managed to do stuff justice back in the day, so... where's that bee? I know that bee's coming up again, so I want to hit him. Here he comes, right? Yeah. Oh, darn it. I think my crate despawned, actually. That's not fair. Hey, I made it to a new area. But you know what'll be my test as to whether or not I celebrate? My test as to whether or not I'll celebrate will come after I die, take 2 more hits and die, and I'll see if I have to restart at the very beginning of the stage, or if I get to stay in this little, like, it kind of looks like a school now. Pencils and test tubes, beakers and stuff. Maybe it's like a science classroom or something we got going on here. I probably have to build a little stack, right? What was that, Chip? What did we do? What did I do? Did I destroy... Did I destroy you somehow? I don't really even know what I just did. Oh, okay, well, moment of truth. Let's see what happens. Yay! We actually get to start off in the classroom, so... have a little bit of a reprieve here. Don't have to go all the way back to square one. Anyway, for those who wanted Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 and or Battletoads, yeah, like I said earlier, rest assured, those are probably going to show up on this show at some point. I got way too many other games that I still want to show. To have, like, some be, you know, just as part of a poll, and then you never get to see them if they lose type of deal. Like, that'd be so unfun. Dang. Can't really tell sometimes what is a solid platform and what's not. Is this another, whoa. What was that? Was that Monty? And dead. I think what I have to do is throw... Yeah, I think I have to throw the ball upwards at this thing. I've seen, like I said, I've seen bits and pieces of gameplay in this... of this particular game, but not, like, all of it. So I did know how to do that boss battle, quote-unquote. So, bonus level where I just throw all this around. Cool. Fat cat. Ha ha ha, tricked you, Rescue Rangers. The kitten was just a clever trap to lure you here. I've already caught your precious gadget. From now on, she's inventing things for me. You'll have to take her from my casino if you really want her back. Alright, well that ends the tutorial area known as Zone 0, I suppose. Zone A comes up next. Cool. Let's go down here. Ooh, acorns and stuff. Again, I literally have no idea what these power-ups are doing for me and stuff, but I'm sure there may be some experts in the comments after the fact. Please definitely feel free to enlighten me if you know what's going on with this stuff. I would appreciate it. Even if it's in retrospect, I appreciate people giving me tips on the games and stuff that I share. So, feel free to sound off if you're so inclined. Whoa, a flying squirrel-type enemy. That's hilarious. Whoa. Jump, jump, dodge. Ah, that one got me. I haven't really noticed. Are there any health pickups? No. Game over. Well, now I can use a continue because it'll actually, like, behoove me, right? Yeah. Or were those acorns, like right here, are those actually the health pickups? That doesn't make any sense, because right now I have full health, so... Why would you put health pickups at the beginning of the level when you have full health? I don't know. I do apologize deeply. As I tend to do on these episodes of Pickup Playtest, as you've known for over a year now, pretty much. I don't always do the game justice. I sometimes just ask a lot of questions and wonder what the heck is going on. That tends to be some of the entertainment value for some folks, I guess, when it comes to this show. And really, regardless of what you find entertaining about it, I'm glad you all have stuck around for so long. I have almost no iframes, man. Felt like I could have gotten to the exit if I had a little bit more invulnerability there. If I knew what to do with some of these power-ups and stuff, I'm like pressing different combinations of buttons and stuff, I'd be using them, but I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just sort of brute-forcing my way through the levels, trying not to get hit by these random caterpillars and flying squirrels, and it's like having mixed results. Not too bad this time. Nice, okay. Scoot on. Uh-oh, boss time again already. Watch out for his feathers. Actually, It's a pretty merciful feather pattern. That's not too bad. I might be able to do this. 4. How many hits? 5? Come on, come on, come on. 5. Yeah! Get wrecked, owl. Which actually makes me very sad, because I happen to like owls, but what are you gonna do? Hey, a 1-up. Gadget. Hi guys, don't worry, I'm okay so far. I rigged up this wireless phone when Fat Cat wasn't looking. Good old 90s, late 80s, early 90s wireless phones, right? Good thing our cell phones these days don't need, like, a giant, whatever, satellite dishes on them, right? Golly. Get to see all this old tech. You'll need to shut off some water pipes to get through Zone B. Just jump on the tap. Zipper is waiting to lend a hand in Zone C. Alright, so, now we're at a library of some kind or something. I don't know, maybe Gadget told us where we were going, and I just wasn't paying attention because I was too busy laughing my butt off at old tech, and now I'm also laughing my butt off at these. What are these kangaroo enemies that are holding tennis ball? What? Tennis rackets or whatever? What am I looking at, y'all? I don't even know. Although, again, that's part of the appeal of this show, for me anyway. It's just like reacting to new things I've never seen before, and reminiscing about things that I have seen before, because, as you know, I don't always play brand new games to me, and into my repertoire, if you will, on Pickup Playtest, but, you know, it's a nice mix, I like to call it, anyway. I also tend to be a very, I mean, indecisive might not be the best word for it, but I find it hard sometimes to just sit down and play one game for too terribly long. I'm a variety gamer. I'll just say it. I like variety. I like sometimes having multiple game sessions open at once, and sometimes I'm playing a game on my PlayStation, and then other times I'm playing a game on Steam or whatever. I'm playing a retro game over here. I'm playing a modern game over there. I like variety, and one of the things about Pickup Playtest that always keeps me coming back for more, besides the fact that I have such an awesome audience here all the time, tuning into this stuff, so once again, can't thank you enough for that. But what keeps me coming back, too, is the variety, because every time I do a new episode, I get to delve into something that I wasn't playing the previous episode, so it's always something new. Whether I've seen the game before, or whether I'm revisiting it, it's a fresh take every time I fire up an episode, and that is something that really appeals to my weird variety gamer, TTrom gamer brain, if you will. Ugh, I'm getting kangarooed by these kangaroos, let me tell you what. Ah, bummer, I gotta start at the beginning of the level. Oh well. Let's give it a little bit more of an effort this time, shall we, Chip? I realize that I can't switch back to Dale unless I hit end. So if I run out of continues, then I guess I'll do another run with Dale. We'll see how it goes. Honestly, wasn't even expecting to make it past a couple bosses. Because all the gameplay that I had seen of this game made the game look kind of challenging, to be honest with you. And I can't say it's, like, the worst, but it's definitely not... Like, these iframes are ridiculous, that's one thing I will say. And then, of course, the can't go backwards bullcrap is always very fun. It wasn't a kill plane a few seconds ago, but now since you're progressing past a point of no return, it is now a kill plane that will automatically hurt you no matter what. Ah, confirmed that the acorns are in fact the health pickups. Because I just picked one up and got a heart back, so... That's interesting. So I got a question for y'all. This game is obviously one of those ones that people remember fondly as like the Disney Capcom games that, you know, they played a lot on their NES, probably right alongside DuckTales and Darkwing Duck and all that. So like, if they were to do a sort of DuckTales remastered version of this game, kind of similar how they did with DuckTales, obviously. Loved that game, by the way. Would you play it? Would you even be interested in Chip and Dale getting remastered like they did with DuckTales? Do you think it has the same, you know, appeal? Do you think it would even sell nearly as well? I honestly don't know. I know that this was, I guess, at least considered by Capcom popular enough to be a game that's popular enough to be included in the What's it called again? Disney Afternoons Collection. It was a collection of maybe 5 or 6 of these 8-bit Capcom Disney games. And both Rescue Rangers 1 and 2 were on there, so... Then again, maybe they were just included because... Well, no, I take that back. I was about to say, my initial thought just there was maybe they were just included because they were the only ones, the only Disney Capcom games that were even worth a dang. But I would argue against that because, as you may or may not know, one of my previous episodes of Pickup Playtest was literally on another Disney Capcom game that was based on going to rides in the Magic Kingdom and such. It wasn't actually based on an individual cartoon or anything like that. It was actually based on going to the theme park and stuff, and that was actually kind of cool. I just saw Fat Cat send some tough-looking characters to Zone D. Also, watch out for falling iron balls. Yeah, I'd imagine those would sting. Throw something at the switches to stop them. Oh, I guess I had a choice to go to B, maybe? Like, should I have done that? I don't really know. So, like, there's a bit of non-linearity to this game, or am I reading the map incorrectly? I don't even know. What are those things? They seem pretty harmless as long as I stand a decent distance away. I don't know. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, Jack-in-the-Boxes. Every child's favorite, right? Definitely didn't cause anybody nightmares when they were young. Nope, not at all. Okay. Actually, to be completely honest with you, I don't know if I had a Jack-in-the-Box as a kid. Can't really remember. Okay, are you just invulnerable? Okay, well then I'm going beneath you then. Screw it. Screw it! No, I said underneath you. Okay. Or you can just reach down and that's pretty much it. Oh, I guess it's my last continue. Continue 0. Don't you love that about old games? Sometimes you don't know if you have one more life, if you have life 0 or continue 0 or whatever. You just have to, like, just feel like it's a roll of the dice and just sort of hope. Well, it worked out this time, so we get to see a little bit more of this game, hopefully. We'll go down. What do we got, like a sale on Lotso Huggin' Bear going on here? That's from Toy Story 3, not Chip and Dale. Bad joke is bad. Anyway. So yeah, those who voted for Chip and Dale, and even if you didn't, like, do you have any, you vote for it, / do you know of it because you have, like, memories of it yourself? That tends to be a very common question I ask on this show, but it's one that fosters conversation, and I can't help but liking to foster conversation on this show, so if you got anything you want to say about Chip and Dale, like I mentioned earlier, the movie just came out like a month or so ago, and that sure was trippy. I still think it might be too early to actually talk specific spoilers or specific characters and stuff, so I won't mention any here, but I'll tell you that some of those cameos definitely caught me off guard. Definitely didn't think that they were going to be allowed to do a few of them. And not because Disney doesn't have the money to, like, basically pay anybody who they want to feature their characters. I'm talking, like, characters that I wouldn't expect to see in a movie that's more, like, you know, slides towards the young child demographic. That's about as far as I'll go before dipping into full-blown, like, spoil who the character was territory, but yeah. And other than that, the plot, I mean, it was fine. It wasn't like a terribly complicated plot, but then again, it wasn't meant to be. It was just a typical, you know, watch it and be mildly entertained for a little bit sort of Disney movie. I think most of us, let's just be honest, most of us watched it for the cameos and such. I thought I was having to hit that switch still. Well, now I just can't even do anything, right? Now I'm just basically screwed because they're going too fast. Grr. Oh well. What are you gonna do? And hey, what can I say? It gave me something to fire up Disney Plus for. I hadn't really been firing up Disney Plus in a while, and I probably should, to be honest with you, because there's a decent amount of good stuff on there. It's just... I play games more than I watch television/streaming stuff, so... What can I say? It sort of comes with the territory of being TTromPlaysGames, not TTromPlaysHulu. I'm joshing you. I don't have anything against TV and or streaming. It's just not, like I said, it's not what I do all the time is all. And I'm gonna... You know what? I was just literally just about to say I'm gonna turn around and fire at that switch. Alright, well I would say let's do 2-player mode just for giggles, but I don't have anybody to play with right now because I'm currently recording this at nighttime, and my wife already went to bed, so I don't really want to wake her up and be like, hey, quick, come play Chip and Dale with me. I'm pretty sure she'd be like a little bit like thrown off by that. So I guess we'll just play as Dale for a few more minutes, then call it an episode. I wasn't actually expecting to make it that far. I beat a few zones, honestly, and kind of happy with that. Let's just say, this ended up being a lot more lighthearted of an episode than, say, what it potentially could have been with if Battletoads ended up winning, which, again, I cannot stress enough, any game that was on previous polls and stuff, because this isn't even the first time I did a poll. I obviously did those polls back in December for the holiday edition of Pickup Playtest, which you know, if all goes well, hopefully we'll bring back this year with more polls and stuffs to vote all throughout the holiday season for games and such, but, yeah, but, like, with those other polls, if it was on this poll, it's just a matter of, like, which game was I going to play first, basically, because I have every inclination to want to play the other ones for this show as well, so... We will probably be seeing rage-inducing Battletoads on this show at some point, so... Those who are just yearning for TTrom to shut the game off in frustration, like he almost did with Bubsy 3D a while back, then yeah, rest assured we'll see if Battletoads has the capacity to do that a little bit later on. I gotta say though, with the amount of practice I've been getting throwing these crates around, this Dale run has been going pretty smoothly thus far. Summon a piece of cheese so Monty breaks through the door, and then we can destroy this tower thing. There we go. See, Dale's just like, that's how you do it, Chip. That's how you do it without failing at all. Which he's only able to do because TTrom saw most of this stuff already as Chip. So that's just cheating. Anyway, yeah, I know you tricked us, Fat Cat. Yeah, so, you know what? I get to see an extra level. I guess it's like a bar or something, because I did go down instead of left on the world map, so yeah, there is a bit of non-linearity to this game. That's funny. I guess we'll quickly play this bar level as Dale before we round out the episode. Not a very healthy bar, like all these mice robots and stuff rolling around. I'm pretty sure that'd be a nasty health code violation. Oh. Well, that's what I get for talking about health code violations. This game's just like, stop trying to apply realistic things to a video game about walking, talking chipmunks. And just have fun. Just have fun with the Disney magic, darn it. Anyway. One whole year of this stuff, y'all. I can't even believe it. Even if this didn't end up getting uploaded on the 20th itself, which I hope it will, but even if it didn't, just one whole year of Pickup Playtest. It's kind of hard to believe, but at the same time, as I said to somebody on Twitter, I think it was you, Justin Smith. Shoutouts to Justin Smith. A link to his YouTube channel is, in fact, in my on my channel right now in the Please Consider Supporting My Friends tab, or area, whatever you want to call it. Feel free to drop him with stuff. But yeah, I was talking with him. It's like, yeah, time flies when you're having fun, I guess, type of thing. But yeah, seriously. I'm supposed to jump repeatedly on these to turn them off. Yeah, that's what Gadget said. That explains why I didn't see any taps in the level that I went to after she specifically told me how to to how to deal with these. What are you even shooting at me? These bears just shooting like green bubbles, and then they're dipping faster than Sonic the Hedgehog can roll. My goodness. Anyway, this is pretty crazy, and I have no intent to slow down. In fact, I only want to keep things going. I'm having so much fun with. Don't fall in the boiling pots. Don't fall in the boiling pots. Gotcha. Duly noted. But yeah, I only want to continue with this stuff. I love making videos in general, but having an audience like y'all out there is only making me want to continue all the more. So please know that I wouldn't even be celebrating this right now, probably, if it wasn't for the support these videos get. Because do I like doing them, and I probably would be uploading videos? Yeah, but probably not as fast as I am, or with, like, just, like, I definitely wouldn't be having as much positive reactions and positive experiences in my comments sections. I honestly am just blown away by how many of y'all want to, like, converse with me in the comment sections on my videos. And by the way, if you haven't already, please feel free to do so. I'm having an absolute blast. Also, feel free to find me on Twitter. I encourage you to find me right there on the left-hand side of the screen, at TTrom_actual. If you haven't dropped me a follow over there, thanks for the many follows over there. The well over, like, what is it, 1,400 now I have over there? Just, my goodness. And, like, I have even more subs now on YouTube. I've been, like, hovering around the 350, 360 area for some time. Just, wow. The numbers are just blowing my mind, y'all. So yeah, the support is fantastic, and I'm really just kind of blown away by it. I think that's going to pretty much do it for this episode. I hope I did at least a little bit of justice by, you know, playing the game y'all wanted me to vote, well, that y'all voted for, and like I said, Turtles 2 and Battletoads definitely going to be coming at a later date, most likely, so buckle in for that as time goes on. Really, I just look forward to year 2 and beyond with this Pickup Playtest show. I've been having so much fun with it, and plenty more where that came from. You know, I'll let y'all in on a little secret here. My wife and I actually have a retro game store, a brand new one, that's opening up probably about 10-15 minutes away from our place, if that. And it's like, it's opening, it either opened like just last week or like a couple days ago, like a soft sort of opening, and then the main opening will come a little bit later. But just like, yeah, we've never had a place that sells retro games this close to us before, and we're kind of freaking out about it. So there might be another retro game hunt in our near future. We'll have to see about that. But yeah, we already have a plenty here to play here on this channel, so rest assured, Pickup Playtest continues. Oh man. And for those of you who have stuck with me for 40+ episodes and a year's worth of this stuff, thank you, honestly. And in case you're interested about full playthroughs here on the TTrom channel, I also do full Let's Plays. Currently, as of the time of recording, I'm finishing up Kaze and the Wild Masks, and I'm also doing a co-op Let's Play with my wife on Yoshi's Woolly World for Wii U. So yeah, but even if you're just here for the Pickup Playtest, you know, I appreciate everybody for anything that they give me their time of day for. It means the world. All right, I don't want to get too sappy on you, so I guess I'll wrap this up. Until next episode, and really until the next upload here on the TTromPlaysGames YouTube channel, I've been your host, TTrom. Thanks for all the votes here for this one-year special. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day.